for most people, I know you're different because you said I'm actually ready, but for a lot of people, what they're dealing with now feels okay and it doesn't hurt enough. I remember talking to this guy and he was interested in joining the class, right? And he's like, yeah, I want to do something because I'm a truck driver and, I'm away from my kids and I'm away from my wife and I'm away from the house a lot, right? What's going on, Jose? And I was like, okay, cool, So he was like, I'm ready, I want to join, right? I said, okay, great, He's all, but I'm going to go ahead and get back with you in 2 days or however many days it was, right? And then when I talked to him the second time, do you know what he said? He said, well, I thought about it and it doesn't hurt as bad. It's not that bad. Being away from my kids isn't really that bad. Being away from my wife, being away from my house really isn't that bad. And I said, wow, that's deep. And basically what he was saying is the crap that he's dealing with every single day, he's used to it and he can shoulder it. He can deal with it and it's not that bad. And so he's like, you know what? The pain I'm dealing with, it don't hurt enough. Y'all know the story I shared with you about the guy that goes to his neighbor's house and he's sitting on the porch. And so he's talking to his neighbor and every now and then the dog on the porch would, hey, how you doing? What's going on, Sean? The guy on the porch would, the dog on the porch, hey, Perry, how you doing? Would start moaning every now and then while they were talking, right? So he's talking to his neighbor, and the dog would start moaning. And then the dog would stop. And then he'd talk to his neighbor, and then the dog would start moaning, and then the dog would stop. And then he would talk to his neighbor, and now he's looking at the dog like, what the fuck is wrong with your dog, right? And so he talked to a neighbor, and then the dog starts moaning, right? And so he finally was like, bro, what's wrong with your dog, right? Why is your dog sitting over there moaning? What the hell is wrong with your dog, right? And the neighbor is rocking in the chair while he was talking to him. And he said, oh, he's just laying on a nail. And the other neighbor who was standing there was like, well, why is he laying on a nail? How come he doesn't get up? Because the dog was used to it. Because it didn't hurt enough. Right, that's right, Chastity. He's used to the pain. It is comfortable, even though it's a minor inconvenience. It didn't hurt enough for the dog to get up. And that is a perfect analogy as to why we as human beings deal with the crap that we deal with all the time, because it don't hurt enough. Okay? It doesn't hurt enough. So if you're comfortable, but you got a splinter in your finger, okay? You can deal with the pain of a splinter in your finger, right? It don't hurt enough. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but it ain't gonna make you change your whole world. You're not gonna be like, you know what? I want to change. I want to become better. I want to, live, free and have freedom. And you're not gonna do that because the pain is just a splinter in your finger, right? So we have to realize that if nothing changes, nothing changes. Okay? So if you are comfortable and it don't hurt enough, you're not gonna do nothing different. You're not gonna realize, wait a minute, let me look into the future and see what's ahead.